Good morning, great dear friends and lovers of freedom all over the world. My name is Kumawe Tarinemi, and you are welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast is under the auspices of Radio Biafra London, the #1 radio station of the indigenous people of Biafra and Biafrans worldwide. The place from which the truth is spoken, and the place where you must hear the truth from wheresoever in the world you are. If you want to get the truth, the plain truth as it is, you must listen to Radio Biafra. We must pray as it is our custom to do so, because we do not joke with the Almighty and in His presence and in His involvement in all that we do. Ensure you share this message. Ensure you share this broadcast as much as you can. Share as much as you can to everyone within your reach, everyone within your contacts. Let's pray. Oh, Gonomokiri Motemeda, Woyengi Nanawe. We worship you, for there is none like you. We thank you for all the things that you have been doing. We thank you for how much you open our eyes. We thank you for strengthening us. We say, let your name be praised forever. Let your name alone be glorified upon the land of Biafra. For upon this land of Biafra we dedicate unto you each and every day that we come, that we appear here. We dedicate our land and our people to you every time. For this land of Biafra is a land where we shall worship you, and our children and their children after them shall continue to worship you. For this land is separated for your works and for the glory of your name. We have believed in no other. We have put our faith and our trust in no other but in you, O Tamara. That is why we bow before you. We do not bow to men. We do not bow to money. We do not bow to the influence of this world. But we bow to you because you are the creator of all that is and all that was and all that will be. We pray for our leader Mazin Amdekano today. We ask that you continue to keep him as you have been keeping him, safe, strong, alive, and active. We pray for the lawyers as they continue to do this great work, this task that you have given to them to accomplish. Lord, we ask that you continually give them superior ideas in order to counter the lawyers of the zoo that has got nothing against our leader. Lord, we pray for Biafrans all over the world, working assiduously to ensure that the land of Biafra is free from every form of terror. Working assiduously to ensure that Biafra is a free state and that Biafra is restored in our time. Keep these ones, keep their hearts with you at all times. Let their focus never be shifted. Let them not be distracted. Let them never deviate. But let the sons of perdition that have forced themselves upon us, that have chosen to ensure that the children of light do not see the light, let the light of Biafra consume them. and let them be destroyed forever, their families with them, their children with them, and let them be forgotten. Let their names not be spoken anymore. Let men forget that they existed. And Lord, we pray for the Eastern Security Network and all those that have dedicated themselves to ensure that the land of Biafra is safe and sound, that the land of Biafra is free from all forms of terror, whether the terrorists in uniforms or the hired terrorists or the terrorists or the terrorists with cows or the terrorists in our forests doing kidnappings and all forms of terrorism in our land. Lord, we ask that you equip the Eastern Security Network much more. Give them everything they need, both men, materials, and strategies. And we thank you for all those that wish us well. Everyone all over the world that wish the people of Biafra well, that wish us to have our freedom. Lord, we ask that they continually make progress in their lives for the very fact that they wish us well. For those that call you blessed shall be blessed, and those that curse you shall be cursed. So says your word. All this we pray in the name of Tamara, Ayiba, Aziba, Oaji, Chukokika Biama, Elohim, Ise, more power. We must continue. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. And I am your host. My name is Kumawe Tarinemi. And I will tell you welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're listening to us from. And I will advise that you welcome somebody by your side and ensure you share this message as much as you can. Our topic today says, Ebube-Agu of Fulani Vigilante. Ebube-Agu of Fulani Vigilante, or Mietiala Vigilante. Ebube-Agu of Fulani Vigilante, or Mietiala Vigilante. Right now, Mietiala have their vigilante all over the zoo. All over the zoo. Mietiala have their vigilante. And in some places, like in Biafra land, their vigilantes are headed by locals, by criminal locals. Indigenous people that are criminals. Mietiala have their vigilante in Southwest. Mietiala have their vigilante in Southeast. Mietiala have their vigilante in South-South. Mietiala Vigilante, Fulani Vigilante. For those who do not know what Mietiala is, or probably you're just listening to Radio Biafra today or this year, and you're not from any community in the contraption of the zoo called Nigeria, and you've never heard of Mietiala. Mietiala is actually the organization, the cattle rearers organization of Fulani. That is the body that is responsible for championing the Fulani cause. That is the Fulani, just as the Igbo people have Ebube-Agu, have Ohaneze Igbo. Okay? Just as they have Ohaneze Igbo. Ohaneze Igbo youth, elders, and all that. Just as some people have IYC, INC. Yoruba people have Afenifere. In the north, they have something called Arwa youths. But Arwa is not particularly Fulani. Arwa is not a tribe. Arwa in Hausa means north. So even though the Fulani hijacks everything, but the Arwa is supposed to be for every northerner, whether Arwa youth or elders as the case may be. So the Fulani sociocultural group is actually Miyetti Allah. And Miyetti Allah, they are the ones championing the Fulani cause of takeover of the zoo. If you have been following Miyetti Allah over time, you will see how much they have been following up. Funny enough, Miyetti Allah kind of went low in coming out to make speeches and all that after our leader was kidnapped from Kenya. We just kind of, we're no longer hearing Miyetti Allah coming to give statements anymore. After our leader was kidnapped, Miyetti Allah felt maybe they have accomplished their goal or something. But that is what Miyetti Allah is. They call it Cattle Rearers Organization, blah, 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 blah. But Miyetti Allah is actually the Fulani sociocultural group. And they are the ones in charge of the Fulani agenda. And Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization because Miyetti Allah have always protected the Fulani terrorists. They have always stood by the Fulani terrorists. And Miyetti Allah is part of the APC late Buhari's administration. Or I can call it Buhari's administration because the administration do not consider Buhari late. Even though he's late, it is still the Buhari administration. So the Buhari administration has declared that Miyetti Allah is part of her government. Meaning that the Buhari administration is a terrorist administration, is a terrorist government. The APC government is a terrorist government in the zoo. So terrorism is actually thriving in the zoo. The zoo is actually run by a terrorist government because Fulani headsmen, like they used to call them, the Fulani terrorists are confirmed terrorists. At a point in time, they were the fourth most deadly in the world. I don't know whether they are now the first because we have discovered that the Fulani terrorism and banditry are actually an offshoot of ISIS West Africa. So between ISIS West Africa and Boko Haram now, and ISIS in the Maghreb, we don't even know. I'm not even sure which one is first now, or second or third. Because Boko Haram has been swallowed up into ISIS. They have united their terrorism. And that is what they have been trying to do. That is why they wanted to kill the Boko Haram leader ever since. And that is why, because the ISIS West Africa is working with the Nigerian government contracted ISIS West Africa to kill the Boko Haram leader, Shekau. And it is ISIS West Africa that killed Shekau. Then the remaining fighters of Boko Haram were swallowed up by ISIS West Africa. So, when these people begin to tell you that they have defeated Boko Haram, that's what they mean. It is ISIS West Africa that defeated Boko Haram. But we are going somewhere. Our topic says, is it Ebube-Agu or it is Fulani Vigilante? Just yesterday, or is it the day before yesterday, the Ebube-Agu killed about 14 boys, 14 young men in their prime at our Mama in Imo State. They supposed the Ebube-Agu that they told us were put together, were inaugurated to defend the people. But we are going to look at the history. These same people are the ones that killed our people. If they were actually sincere people defending the people, they will not kill defenseless and harmless civilians. Obviously, it's not possible. You can only get such traits from Fulani terrorists. But we'll continue. On the 22nd of June, 2019, Ohaneze Ndibo rejected the attempt of Miet Yala setting up vigilante groups in Southeast. You can find out in Guardian newspaper. Guardian newspaper on the 22nd of June, 2019. We're in 2022. That's about 3 years ago. Ohaneze Ndibo, the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group. Even though sometimes they bow to Fulani, many of them bow to the Fulani influence. But here, because as at that time, Fulani have started making move and making it open that they want to secure the whole of the zoo, that they want to have their vigilante. And as at that time, we had already seen Fulani Vigilante, Mieti Yala Vigilante at Ondo State. It is since from then that our leader, Mazinam Dekano, has been crying out and calling the people of Ondo State to defend their land. Look at what happened at Owo. You see what happened at Owo? Fulani Mieti Yala Vigilante had been in Ondo State with their ID card duly registered. They have been in Ondo State. How can Mieti Yala be a vigilante in another man's land? Fulani being a vigilante in another man's land. And nobody saw anything wrong with it. Today, they unleashed terror at all, and people are crying. Why are you crying? Are you surprised? What did you do about it? What did you do to stop them? You did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just talked about it. People talked about it on the social media, and boom, that's it. That is it. That's all. That was how it ended. 3 years later, they attacked the church and killed about 200 people, even though the news will say it's 50, 30. But people that died in that church were about 200 people. It was a total massacre. About 200 people died in the church. The figure I'm calling is a figure from an eyewitness. Somebody that survived. He knew how many people there were in the church. These are his church members. They killed everybody, ensured everybody died. At least the ones that they could identify. Everyone died. If not because that particular person was hiding very, very well, he wouldn't have survived either. But Miyetti Allah had already put their vigilante at Ondo State, far, far Ondo State, in Yoruba land, in Odua land. In, according to zoo description, southwest of the zoo. But Fulani don't have any ancestral land in Yoruba land. They call them Hausa Fulani. How come Hausa Fulani? Because Hausa do not have land. Because Fulani definitely doesn't have any land anywhere in the zoo. But the Hausa that they have claimed doesn't have land in Ondo State. So what is Fulani doing there? I thought security was supposed to be a local thing. Security is local. Security is never foreign. If a foreigner comes into your land in the name of security without the aid, in fact, if a foreigner comes to your land in the name of security, he's an invader. He is an invader. It is invasion. When a foreigner comes to your land, it doesn't matter whether he's your friend and all that, comes to your land with guns, without your knowledge, that is an invasion. So, all these things were happening. This is 2019. There was no Eastern Security Network then. You must realize this. This is 2019. There was no Eastern Security Network. Then later on in the next year, on the 29th of July, 2020, Fulani announced the setup of Fulani Miyetti Allah private security outfit. It is there. Check Sun News. 29th July 2020, about 2 years ago. 29th July 2020, Fulani officially set up the Miyetti Allah private security outfits. And they didn't set it up in the north alone. They set it up all over the zoo. Where are they? Have you seen them? I want to ask. Where are they? Where is the security outfit that is invisible? Nobody sees them. Nobody knows where they are. They are invisible. You can't see them. You can't touch them. And nobody is saying anything about them anymore. That was when Fulani officially declared their invasion of the zoo, even though they have been doing it prior to that time. When they inaugurated their private security outfit, which is the Miyetti Allah Vigilante, Fulani officially declared their invasion of the zoo, their invasion of communities. So everything that they are doing now, it is not hidden. Nothing is hidden. Fulani is not even hiding anything that they are doing. They are making it open. All these things were announced. They were in the newspapers. How come you have forgotten? How come you're forgotten? How come Britain is pretending that they don't know that it is Fulani that is doing it? That it is Miyetti Allah. That Miyetti Allah and ISIS West Africa is one and the same thing. ISIS West Africa is just the foot soldiers of Miyetti Allah. ISIS West Africa is the unofficial name. Miyetti Allah Vigilante is the official name. One and the same outfits. But where are they? We don't know. It is the Miyetti Allah Vigilante that attacked Owo. Their unofficial name is ISIS West Africa. But nobody is talking about them because they don't do anything good. If the Mietiala Vigilante were doing things good, were doing good things, if they were fighting terrorism, if they were fighting the so-called bandits, maybe if they were different from the bandits and they are fighting the bandits, who would have been hearing their activities, they would have been saying, oh, Mietiala Vigilante fought bandits here, Mietiala Vigilante fought this and fought that. So where are the Mietiala Vigilante? They are there, and they are the ISIS West Africa. And the ISIS West Africa is the same thing as the bandits. And the bandits are the same thing, one and the same thing as the terrorists in your forest. Are you seeing how they are playing with your minds with words? Using many words, but the same one and the same thing, one and the same people. All these words were just to confuse you. Just to confuse you. One and the same people, one and the same purpose. They are the ones doing all the kidnappings. All the kidnappings everywhere. They are the ones. It is Mietiala. And Mietiala is the official socio-cultural group of the Fulani. Just for instance, some people say that they want to have an organization for fishermen. Though, of course, some people are not the only fishermen in the country, or in the contraption. But we all know that the primary business of an Izon man is fishing. Because there is no Izon community without water. There must be water. Because that is our livelihood. We are fishermen. So when the Izon people come up with an organization for fishermen, that is primarily an Izon organization. And that is exactly what the Fulani are doing. Mietiala Cattle Rearers Organization. Because primarily, the Fulani business is cattle rearing, which they use for invasion. Very, very demonic set of people. So, as a result of this, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, had no choice but to protect our land because the Fulani had already declared their invasion in the month of July 2020. So in that same month, about 5 months after, on the 12th of December, the indigenous people of Biafra set up the Eastern Security Network in order to protect Biafra land from the hinterland to the coastlines. And immediately, when Fulani established their Mietiala Vigilante, Mietiala Security, as they will call it. When they did this thing, knowing fully well that Fulani terrorists have been killing our people in our farms, in our villages, have been terrorizing our mothers and raping our sisters, the governors of Southeast did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. They remained calm. They didn't do anything. They did not set up anything. Unlike the governors of Southwest, which is actually Odua land, set up their own security outfits to protect them against Fulani, which of course Fulani fought and infiltrated them and made them weak. They are like a toothless bulldog now. They are Motekun. They are like a toothless bulldog. And Motekun is there, and ISIS West Africa are attacking churches and terrorizing people. Amotekun is no longer a threat. They have weakened Amotekun by penetrating them, infiltrating them. And that is why they had to kick Sunday Igboho out of the way, because Sunday Igboho is not Amotekun, but is being feared more than Amotekun. That was why you saw Fulani. Immediately Amotekun was set up. Hey, Fulani was jumping up and down. Hey, hey, hey. They were so afraid. This Amotekun and this shamelessly holding meetings. People want to defend their land. You say you don't know anything about the terrorists and you're not in support of them. People set up a security outfit to defend their land. You became disturbed. You became worried. Why are you worried if you're not guilty? Why are you worried? Fulani, why are you worried? Why were you worried if you were not guilty? If you're not guilty, you wouldn't have been worried. But Fulani fought hard until they ensured that they infiltrated it with their police, which is under their control. So as it is now, Amotekun kind of take orders from the police and all of that. At least, even though Amotekun is a toothless bulldog, at least they are there. Amotekun was not set up to fight Sunday Igboho. Amotekun was already there before even Sunday Igboho came up. Because Amotekun wasn't doing the work, Sunday Igboho came up. And they had no issues with Sunday Igboho. Amotekun never fought against Sunday Igboho. Amotekun never went to Sunday Igboho house to invade Sunday Igboho. But immediately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inaugurated the Eastern Security Network. Boom! All the governors of the Southeast became disturbed. They became uncomfortable. Just few days afterwards, they started jumping all around. Came up with the name Ebube-Agu Security Network. Why Ebube-Agu Security Network? That will also become ESN, if abbreviated, was because they just want to infiltrate the Eastern Security Network. And they started trying to buy up members of the Eastern Security Network. And that was why they killed Ikonso, because he refused to be bought. And when they saw that they cannot buy up the Eastern Security Network, they had to form their own Ebube-Agu and started looking for criminals. So, while all these were going on, while they were talking about this, on the 20th to 21st, around that period, IPOB started making statements rejecting the formation of Ebube-Agu Security Network, because we knew from the onset why they want to set up the Ebube-Agu Security Network. Take this from me. I am the IPOB African representative. And as the IPOB African representative, I am aware of how many letters we sent to Biafra land, in Southeast, in South-South, sent to the governors. And sent to the elders and all these people that call themselves the elites. We know how many letters were sent to them to protect our land. We sent many letters. Protect our land. These people are coming. They are already here killing our people. Do something. You are the governors. They refused. They pretended like they didn't hear. Initially, you see them, they came up had meetings upon meetings that yielded no fruit. They initially came up with one name, Ikenga. And at the end of the day, it yielded no fruit, nothing. In the so-called South-South, the so-called South-South governors came together, held meetings. Oh, we have to protect our land. These are happening after we have sent them letters, and we're watching, waiting for them to do the needful. And we told them, do this thing as one, so that you'll be able to protect our land properly. No, they said they want to follow the zoo structure, Southeast and South-South. We say, okay, no problem. They continued. The South-South said that, okay, what they will have is praised. That was how they talked about it. It ended in only talk, no action. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing was done. Till today, that one has not been done. Nothing was done. Then, after all these, immediately IPOB inaugurated the Eastern Security Network. Just how many days after, on the 22nd, Dave Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State, inaugurated Ebube-Agu Security Network. On the 22nd of December 2021. All these things I'm telling you can take them down and make your research. Sun News have it. On the 22nd of December 2021. Dave Umahi, who is, quote unquote, the leader of the Governors Forum of Southeast, Dave Umahi. He is the one that first of all inaugurated Ebube-Agu Security Network. And what is the goal of Ebube-Agu Security Network? Ebube-Agu Security Network was not established to stop Fulani herdsmen or to stop Fulani terrorists or ISIS West Africa or any invasion whatsoever. Ebube-Agu Security Network was only set up as a counter security outfit against the Eastern Security Network. It was set up to fight IPOB from the grassroots. But the Ebube-Agu Security Network failed because the local people refused to join. Indigenous people refused to join, except certain few criminals. In fact, at the beginning, Dave Umahi did not even have local people with him. They're all imported strangers. That he gathered together, gave them sticks, and they were doing one kind of match that I don't know. And after all this, they started looking for criminals, hardened criminals, some that were already condemned, because they couldn't get reasonable people from the streets to join them. Because all the people believe in the restoration of Biafra and hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in high esteem. So they couldn't get anybody to join them. So they started going after criminals. So whenever they want to set up Ebube-Agu, they look for criminals. They look for hardened criminals. Some of them that have been condemned, release them and send them. Some of them in prisons, they will release them. And you can imagine if somebody has been condemned to die and he has been a criminal, then he is now released to go and kill people for him to survive and he'll be paid money. What do you expect? He's already condemned, he's already dead. To him, he's a dead man. That is an opportunity. It is as if he has died and gone to heaven. What do you expect of him? He will do anything you say. And that's exactly what we are facing now in the Ebube-Agu. But of course, they cannot have these people in large numbers. So what do? Because the Eastern Security Network was primarily set up to protect our land from the Miyetti Allah invasion. So Miyetti Allah had already established their security outfits. They had already established the Miyetti Allah Vigilante, which I just told you is the same thing, one and the same thing as ISIS West Africa. So when these governors now chose fully to do the bidding of Fulani, all they needed to do was just to follow suit. Hire people, give them guns, and ask them to go and kill innocent indigenes. Most of the times, when the army will invade, they go along with Ebube-Agu in Imo State. Most times they go along with Ebube-Agu, with the police. Ebube-Agu, as it is actually the homegrown Fulani Miyetti Allah Vigilante. Ebube-Agu is not a local vigilante. Ebube-Agu is a Miyetti Allah Vigilante. Now, when I tell you that it is Miyetti Allah Vigilante, the members of Ebube-Agu, many of them, if you do thorough search, the thing is that these members of Ebube-Agu, they are like ghosts, because people do not know them. They are not from the society. They are strange to the society. People do not know them. That is why they do what they do. They are not from the places they attack. They are strangers. They are strangers. And when people are moving about with guns, you don't hear them talk. You may not even be able to know whether they are Fulani or they are Igbo. So most of the foot soldiers of this Ebube-Agu are mostly the Fulani foot soldiers. Ebube-Agu is actually the because so when these people put their foot soldiers, the Fulani foot soldiers, amongst the Ebube-Agu, give them uniform and give them guns and unleash them, the soldiers that are probably from Biafra land, the police that are probably from Biafra land that are working, they will not know who they were, who they are, and all that. And they don't need to speak language, because there are still army and police that are from one place or the other in Biafra land that are foolishly serving the zoo. And many of them are dying, because you definitely die when you put yourself on the line and attack your own people, because it's a curse. If you attack your own people, you will definitely die. You cannot attack your own people. Doesn't matter whether you die today, but you will definitely die and you have attracted a curse for yourself. Now somebody will be wondering, then what about Miyetti Allah in the so-called South-South? Miyetti Allah did not need to do much work. They already had Asari in the so-called South-South. Asari and his team are the ones doing the work of Miyetti Allah in South-South. And that is why you see them recruiting people as much as they can and sending to fight the Eastern Security Network. Asari is a jihadist, of course. He believes in the jihad, because if he doesn't believe in it, he will not be doing what he's doing. So this is how the Miyetti Allah have been able to establish the Miyetti Allah Vigilante all over the zoo called Nigeria. This is how they've been able to establish the Miyetti Allah Vigilante. Because of certain people that will give themselves. Of course, there are some local people that Asari would deceive, but not everybody that Asari sends to fight are local people. When I mean local people, is all the neighboring tribes in the coast. Because as we are doing this work, many of them are realizing, many of them are hearing, and they are realizing that Asari is leading them to doom. And the ones that refuse to hear, they go and they die. But this is how Miyetti Allah have been able to achieve the Fulani Vigilante all over the zoo. You must understand that Miyetti Allah, Fulani works with proxies. Fulani don't believe in them doing all the work. If they can deceive you to do their work, they will. If they can pay you to do their work, they will. Whichever way they can get you to do the work, most especially paying you, they will get you to do the work. If you're foolish enough, then they'll be ready. So, what the Eastern Security Network are experiencing, they're actually experiencing challenges from every corner. And that is why we must stand by the Eastern Security Network and do all that we can to ensure the Eastern Security Network is strong enough to be able to face all the challenges. But all those, whether criminals or not, that are from Biafra land and giving themselves to be used by Fulani to unleash terror on our people, they are definitely going to pay. Because Biafra land is spiritual land. Biafra land is spiritual. Biafra land is not a place where you just do whatever you want to do. And most especially, this movement for the restoration of Biafra is spiritual. If your hand is not clean, you step away. If your hand is clean, you move ahead. This movement for the restoration of Biafra is spiritual. And that is why you will see people, they will continue to pay. Those that go against the movement, It doesn't matter who you are, and it doesn't matter when, but you will pay. You will pay harshly. At this juncture, we shall be opening the lines so that those that want to call, those that want to contribute to the program will be able to call and contribute. From Signal, you can call us on Signal, you can call us on WhatsApp, you can call us on Skype. The number to call on Signal is +45 71 64 59 62 +45 71 64 59 62. Then the number to call on WhatsApp for those that are just joining us or those that are listening to this program for the first time that have not taken down the number to call on WhatsApp is +48 73 96 45 829. I take it again. +48 73 96 45 829. Then on Skype, you can just type Radio Biafra VOC. In between Radio Biafra, there is an hyphen. If you type the Radio Biafra without an hyphen, Radio Biafra VOC without an hyphen, you will not be reaching out to me. Okay? So if you want to call us on Skype, that is the number to call us on Skype. So the lines are open. The lines are open and you can call. Those that want to call, you can now call. It is time for you to call. So what we are saying is that what Miyetti Allah have succeeded in doing is to ensure that they have Miyetti Allah Vigilante in different forms with local names. It is only those that do not understand how Fulani operates that will be surprised. It's only those who don't understand how Fulani operates. If Fulani can take over Hausa land and be speaking the Hausa language till today, then you must know that Fulani are the best infiltrators in this world. Hello? Okay. We kind of lost him. So, you must understand that Fulani are the best infiltrators. Most conquerors, when they take over places, they impose their language, just as Britain imposed their language on us. But no, Fulani will not impose their language on you. Rather, they will be speaking your language. That is why you have a Ebube-Agu security network, not Ruga security or whatever. Not Ruga security. No, Ruga is a Fulani word. It's not Hausa. Not any Fulani name. They will use your own name. So, Ebube-Agu is actually filled with members of the Fulani Vigilante. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Okay. Good day, Tarinemi. Good day to you, and a good day to Biafra and lovers of freedom. This is Ifan Chukwumada Abuchan calling you from the Kingdom of the Netherlands. We're talking about Bietiala and our brothers have made it made it to us to know that Ebube-Agu is tantamount to this Python dance. It's a code name. The personnel of Ebube-Agu are in the men. Overwhelming majority of them are Fulani. And Fulani, for that matter, are imported Fulani. Some of them don't hear commonly in English. They speak French. That's why most of them don't talk, because they don't want to open their mouth. So, but they have indeed some of our Fulani Chineke Ghana talk until the kingdom come. Meaning that those who sold their soul for me, those are our brothers who lead them through our villages and towns. So, and my question now is, seeing the massacre in our mama, seeing the massacre in Enugu by Fulani, seeing the massacre of a Keke man just driving by, they shot him, all the massacre that is happening in Biafra land now. What are our political, so-called political representatives in the damnable zoological republic of Nigeria doing? What are they saying? What are our deceitful religious practitioners we call clergymen? What are they saying? What are they doing? The deceivers and liars and deceivers of our brethren. What are they saying? This is unacceptable. It is time. It's coming. I'm not a policy maker. Time is coming. We will tell all those representatives in Abuja and all political, even traditional rulers, because this has come to a point where traditional rulers, will come and say, please, Fulani, leave our land alone. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's take our own vigilante to take care of our land. Enough is enough. And our people must know that none but ourselves will deliver ourselves. None but ourselves will safeguard our land, and we are not working for anybody. And every community will find how they will conjoin with each other and with the established Vigilante ESN to guard ourselves. None but ourselves do it. Anybody who is telling you that Europe is coming, America is coming, is this, because all these are sitting on our head. Thank you, bless you. Good day.
Thank you very much. God bless you. We must continue. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra. My brother Okiforin. Talk to Biafrans, and please try. You have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Okay, good afternoon. What's implant? I remember myself from Network, and I hear from all where it's happening. Our ladies, Mazen and Oku, Chukano members, Oshugu, and all his lieutenants, men and women of all over the world, will continue to appreciate all of you. Firstly, I have to announce to our people within and around Olo, Imo, and the Biafra land as a general. If you are heading towards Onitsha, maybe from Ukwa anywhere now, the whole road is blocked. People should be very, very careful now, because the so-called army and the Ebube-Agu and the new one who was being formed last week, they are called Akasin. This Akasin are formed because Hope and the so-called Ebube-Agu and the Zoo army, they said they are tired in what is happening now. They cannot defeat our people in Nolo. Why they found these people is to kill innocent people. And on the 17th, I came to my Allocate program and said something about that briefly, that there is a new group Imo State government has formed now called Akasin. Their aim is to kill innocent persons, innocent people at randomly. And by yesterday, or a date for yesterday, everybody start seeing the result. when we bring information, it's very, very authentic because I had it directly from his cabinet. So we don't mention that because we're everywhere. So our people, please, if you are from we are within around Jaba or so anywhere you are heading towards Okoji, maybe from afar, whatever, please heart that movement now. Heart that movement now. And these people that he's bringing from outside Mozambique, Mazi, is not everything we will say. But what we are telling our youth, our people in Biafra land, especially in our axis, our people should wake up and bite in to defend themselves. What has happened yesterday and what has happened in Omombara, the killing of more than 300 persons, is enough for our people to come out en masse. But they are just keeping as if nothing is happening. The person they kill today will not die tomorrow again. Before the end of the day, you see another one. And yesterday, the same people went to a Ekokwodo and abducted 20 young boys and went away, zoom off, up to now. No information about them. A Ekokwodo yesterday. So they are everywhere. I have told you people, come who get born in Ebi, on a board that to another Ebi. On the who born because these people have come to kill all of you. They are come to kill all of you. First, what is facing you, pursue what is pursuing you now. I will not say much, but our people in America, our people in Biafra land, our people in diaspora must do something, especially our people in diaspora, America, both Europe, everywhere. This is people being killed there are our people. But man, you can see people from this area that are being killed. Some of them are pretending that nothing is happening because they're in Europe, they're in America, living very fine. But every time also, I just sympathize with the family and encouraging our people in Biafra land. It's the last battle. This is the last battle. Buy something to defend yourself. Thank you from here.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Thank you, Mazi Nemi. Good morning to you. My name is Desmond and I'm calling you from Italy. Mazi, I will go straight to the point. Let me first of all give out the numbers for Biafrans in Italy to call, and they'll be directed on how to support ESN, as we have no need to talk much on the need to support ESN because we all already know why. So if you're a Biafran, you are in Italy, friends of Biafrans, please call any of these numbers from IPOB National Body of Italy, signed by IPOB National Coordinator Italy, and you will be directed on how to support ESN. The first number is +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. The second number is +39 371 30444902. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. Any of them you call, you will be directed on how to support ESN. Please, if you're a Biafran, wherever you are in the world supporting ESN, please do that through the means approved by HODDOS. Now, Mazita Rinemi, I want to say something. You know, normally we cannot stop because you understand now. So no how. But what we are telling our youth is that if we don't confront these enemies in our land, they will not stop the killing. And also, we know the people bringing them in. They are the governors and some politicians. So we have to also start to monitor their movement and see how to get them down so that they will stop bringing in the enemies to be killing us. And then there's something I want to say that is very important that Biafra you should take note of. I saw a protest in the front of an armored tank where a military man was standing on the front of the armored tank, hanging his gun on his neck and trying to address the crowd. And he was using his phone to be videoing people, you know, and people are there looking at him. He is capturing your faces so that because they are all the same thing. You know, people must be security cautious. Our people don't understand it. These people are there to kill us, and it is for only us to go out and face them. That is the thing. So we encourage our people to get ready, to get prepared, to go out and face the enemy. If the option we have is to always go out with arms in our hand, and we do it and defend the land of Biafra. Because all this thing cannot continue. All this thing cannot continue. That is what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. The caller on WhatsApp, are you there? The caller on WhatsApp, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name, where you're calling from, and please try to keep the time. You have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning. Mazi, African, good morning. And good morning to all the Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mazi Ugochukwu Obala. And I want to say good morning to my father, Mazi Nandi Kanu, the great man of earth. And good morning to the members of the OS. Wherever you're listening to me, good morning to you. God will continue to bless you guys and support you. Thank you. You know, one thing that happened yesterday in Imo State. Youth, we need to wake up. These things are what our leader have been telling us. They will send people from they will send them in east and kill them. The news that happened yesterday, do you see BBC training? They can talk about it. Channel TV, do you see them training their platform for the world to know? They can't talk about it because they are working for the zoo. These are the things that we need to know. Our people, we need to know that these people are doing everything to kill our young people that will defend our land. Our people, our youth, those that go for burial, they go and kill them. What did people do to them? These people have a gun in their hand. When you see all the evidence show that these people don't carry no gun, they don't carry a knife, they start shooting at them. 14 people. If you were your brother or if you were your brother or your father they killed yesterday, how will you feel? Those people that are killing them. So these Ebube-Agu people, we need to be, we need to, our youth, we need to stand up. When these people come to you, know that these people are not they are not your friend, they are your enemy. They are killing you. So we need to stand up, defend your land. Your land must be defended. Because these are the things that I'm telling you guys. To next year, this election that you are carrying for, no election will hold in Biafra land. Whether they like it or not, no election will hold. They have killed you enough. They have killed your family. They have killed everybody, including our family. Those people that lost their life yesterday, they will not come back again. And we are talking that people need to stand up. Our people need to stand up. That's why we must sponsor ESN. I'm crying this morning because yesterday I hear about the news. I cry. I wipe. Our young people are dying in the hands of these Fulanis. So let our eyes be open. You should find anything to defend yourself, defend your land. You can buy a gun and hide it. If your enemy come and attack you, self-defense is your light. You can defend your life. You can defend your life. Once you have died, you will not coming back again. So our people, let our eye be open. Those are our people. I want to urge our billionaires that in Biafra land to support ESN. Any money that you get, if 1 million naira, 2 million naira, you can support ESN. These guys are doing well. They are feeding their family. They are doing everything to protect our land. So we need to support them. And I continue to pray for them. Those that be sponsoring ESM and those that will make a decision to sponsor them, God will continue to bless you, and God will protect them for us. Every one of us will celebrate this Biafra that's coming. And 2023, trust me, after there is no election, we will celebrate Biafra because the whole world will hear about Biafra. Thank you, and God bless you, Mazi. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. We must continue. God bless you. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yes, my African rep, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sir. My African rep, remain formidable. Oh, my name is Okechukwu and I'm from Umawa, Olu Province, Biafra land. I'm calling from Aba Province, Biafra land. The African rep, we have one thing in mind. You see this Biafra restoration. It's above human, you see this human mind and human knowledge. Biafra restoration is above it all. The God that owns this earth is the God that is fully in charge for this Biafra restoration because it's his project. He is the creator of every creation here. The sun, the moon, the stars, everything, both the life we have to exist as a human being. He is the owner. The one that sent our leader to come and return every Biafra on this planet to come back to the land. And there is nothing any human being can do about it. Fulani can bring in any type of terrorist for the year. So Biafra, some people think we are joking here. If not our leader, then the Kanu. They stupidly leaders ganged up and hand him over to our enemy. If not him, both you, your family, anywhere on this earth as a Biafra, you are gone. Don't make noise about it. There is the savior of every Biafra. And it's at the front. And it is our duty. We IPOP, very familiar, very, very dangerous. You see IPOP, do you have bullets? Do you have gun? We only have ESN to defend our mothers in the farm. And that's all. And our leaders are trying to quench ESN. You imagine my African rep, just imagine. That's why you are here. African rep, are you joking here? You abandon everything you have. That's a even my brother Ikechukwu, you see what he did yesterday. And you are there trying to stop your own brother. I want to save you. Ikechukwu, I want to look at Shika. It is a call. Don't look at anybody. It's a destiny. That's check. After all, that's the end of the room one, your mom in the wire. So don't panic. Don't allow anything to shake your mind. Then we shake it. Now you don't see the ticket. They don't know what to say. Don't complain. Remember me, devil. They want to distract you. We are here. Now the ticket is in. Go tell them and sing them there. Okay, 2 Chronicles chapter 34. Very, very important. What Josiah did. That is what is coming to Biafra. He said these foreign idols. Why did he see Jack brought a claiming that they are religious? There the ticket is in. If the police come by, where are you going to stop it? Then the ticket is now. After all, I know chicken didn't go. I didn't come on nonsense priest. What I send the pastor and the father. Don't she? Regular. Then the ticket is in. Whatever seems to correct that. Psalm 29 from verse 1 to 11. Then at the same Psalms 70. The prayer for help. I'm not going away. I got you. I got the ticket for it. If you stop what you are doing, are you being paid? Okay, just go when I could. When I could go to my head in the moment. Come here, do not get to can you stop Rosemary? It's destiny. The guy will not get changed. Then get over there. Yeah, no. Okay, they pass so down that they have Ganga. That's why no Jana to Ganga. Okay, church like that. I am the post. Talk it away. That's not the Canada and I am one Ganga that I could shine. That the chicken, the trucker seems to come and that Isaiah chapter 1 and Isaiah chapter 2. From verse 1 to trucker very quality issue. Oh, they will join your word. I can't get it. Also, the Vatican will talk down. I pushing all these Taliban so that they will make you to be formidable. Then the chicken. How tired the governors get to be can go. No, no, oh, I like that. That I look at the speaker. That I continue. That I put us up to all the body that about this project. Yeah, children don't go. No, I am getting. I am no. What can running up all the phone? The man and the man who follow the motor.
everlasting peace, the King of Kings. Let's say our from no. Oh, yeah, but I soon want to get that put up. Oh, I'm a dick. Okay, ma. It's not Bambani Lowa. Sarah Hanan the Kano. I'm a do Hanoway. Miami is you know, like from Nalanga. Not telling you that. What a quote can say by the time. Let's see. How about that one, you know? What can say about the world and ta wow. Naga, Manja Governor and the lawyer point of contact. Amanda the religious leaders are nil. Charlie Bushomongo. Canada Alaka, one thing. That is you know, Alandi Cheng me check one hapamu. Naka, Nori, Nafu, Nampu, Oje, Alandi Cheng, oh well. The African representative come, oh, I am your France.
Biafra will heal thee. Okay, we must continue. There is a voice note here that I have here. Though it's in Igbo language, but someone have already interpreted to me that it's talking about the guy that Hope Uzodinma recruited. That is the local criminal that is behind some of these activities. But before we do that, let's take this call. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Mazi. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters, Biafrans all over the world. Chukwu be my our strength, and we must continue to do the right thing. My name is Ugo, and I'm calling from the blessed land of Biafra. Mazi, thank you so much for this particular discussion this morning, because you have made it clear. You've made a justice to this particular issue when it comes to Ebube-Agu. Ebube-Agu was established so as to go against the Eastern Security Network that our leader Mazen Nandekara and this hallowed family established for the sake of our dear brothers and sisters, mother, father, in the village that is going to farm, that the jihadist Fulani Vigilante that is everywhere in our land stop them not to go and farm. By means of the Eastern Security Network, we were able to return back to our farms, and we are getting green things that comes from the Almighty God, because our land is blessed. And that is the strength part of the enemies. That is the reason why both the white and the black that is ganging up against Biafrans are ganging up against us. But these evil people call themselves elites. Nobody should call them our leaders. In our land under the zoo called Nigeria, we don't have leader. What we have is rulers. The activities of leaders is not the same with the activities of rulers.
Exactly.
Rulers are those who impose what they wish and what they want to the people that they're supposed to go after and take care of them. While leaders are the messengers, they are messenger to the masses. They represent the masses. They do the wish of the masses, remains their command. So please, we are making it clear to every one of us. You see Ebube-Agu that is killing our people. Ebube-Agu is established to go against our innocent youth, more especially those who engage themselves in this work of salvation that we are doing. If you don't know, this is a very divine work. But I want to make it clear, Mazi, in our land today, there are some governors who refuse to adopt the plan of the devil and the Uzodinma here, because these two are the ones who hold it tightly. They love the idea that the Fulanis will come to our land and establish a security that they will use our name to cover it and use it to kill our people. If you don't know, this is exactly what is going on. Our innocent brothers and sisters, our youth refuse to join this Ebube-Agu just because of the announcement that our leader made. that these evil people established this to go against us, to go against the Eastern Security Network, that nobody should join them, and they have to import the foreigner, just as he said, they bring these people. That is the reason why at that time the boy state, their leader over there is Fulani man. So I am saying this, if you are listening to my voice, and you know anybody that is in Ebube-Agu, call Ebube-Agu, tell that person that his generation will not survive it, because they are here to kill us. They are not here to protect us. The reason why we are saying this, Maz, you just mentioned it, and people don't know this. When our leader was begging the Eastern Security people, more especially the useless governors, for them to establish security so as to protect our people, they refused. All of them remain calm. They remain silent, watching the Fulanis killing us, watching them stopping us not to go to our farm, until the Eastern Security Network established by this hallowed family, and you see them waking up. They made this Ebube-Agu available to go against what our leader Mazen Nandika has established. But we are saying it because we know everything, and we are saying, if you know that you know Ebube-Agu, come out boldly and say, I'm a member of Ebube-Agu, Chileka Wawako. Mazi, the blessing of Chukwu Abiyama will be with this wonderful family and the dedicated ones, because we are here and we can never go anywhere until when we get what we need. Let them release our leader Mazen Nandika, because it's an innocent man. Let them release our innocent brothers and sisters who are in detention doing nothing. Thank you so much, Mazen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. In other parts of the world, people are looking for a way to engage their youths in order to develop themselves, to develop their land. Meanwhile, in Africa, people are going about killing their youths. When Africa is blessed with the greatest number of young people in the world, Africans are going about killing Africans. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name, where you're calling from, and you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
My name is Anu Mojo, calling you from UAE.
Okay, right on.
My brother, honestly, what is happening is very, very sad, honestly. I don't know why these people are killing our youth. They are just reducing us in number, but it's high time for our youth to wake up. This is time for everybody to look for gun. Anywhere you see anybody putting on army uniform or police uniform or Ebube-Agu or Atol or anything, you get the person down, honestly. This is not time to talk or do any force, anybody that is holding gun, that is not a Biafran, that is patrolling himself in the Biafra land, must go down. How can you just walk 14 guys in a broad daylight? Honestly, Maz, I was watching that thing. What pissed me off was that woman that was crying. The thing touched my heart, honestly. This time for our youth to leave this PVC of 18. They should leave P2P that is deceiving some people that is deceiving. I'm not part of the people that is deceiving. They should leave him and focus, because they are just using P2P to deceive some people. Now, some people are no longer talking about what is happening in Biafra land. Everybody is after PVC, election. Now they make a way for all these Janjaweeds to come in and kill people and go scot-free. This is time for our youth to rise up and face what is facing them. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. We must continue. We must make progress. The lines are still open, and you can still call if you want to call. You can still call us here. We are still right here on Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. You see, okay, let me see if I can play this audio. You know, when they couldn't get people that are on the ground that knows exactly what has been happening, Hope Uzodinma went as far as Mozambique to go and pick up somebody who is not even aware of what is happening in Biafra land. Probably they have been able to convince him and tell him, you know, some people, they are just living, they don't even follow the news, they don't even follow up things that are going on our land. And a young man that is living in Mozambique, Hope Uzodinma went there, convinced him, because they needed a local face. They needed a local face to lead Ebube-Agu so that people are not going to realize that they are Fulani headsmen. Let me take this call. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Am I coming out clear, my African rep?
Yes, you are coming out clear. Your name and where you calling from. And don't forget you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
I'm Ebube-Agu, calling from my location. Hello, am I coming out?
Yes, the world is listening to you. Right on.
Okay. Good morning, my African rep. You have done justice to the taboo that our so-called rulers in the eastern part of the zoo called Nigeria has done to us yesterday. It's very, very, it's painful, I must say. But I'm advising our people, it's high time we all should say to hell with Nigeria. This is high time. If Ebube-Agu, I keep on telling people, these people will. You know that the people, that the Fulanis, they just wear the clothes, do whatever they want. If you want to stop the operation of Ebube-Agu overnight, if Ebube-Agu kills anybody in Biafra land, locate any Fulani person, their leader in that community, kill him. Ebube-Agu will stop functioning. If Ebube-Agu enters into any community, I'm talking to those people in Imo because I don't know what they are doing. Hello? They are the ones behind this
hello,
PVC.
Hello, Mazi.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Mazi, sorry that idea is not a very good one. Because
okay.
Yes, it's not a good one. Before these people are going to say we are also killing defenseless Fulani. Okay, so if there are Fulani in the communities, they can live in the communities. The ones that we are after are the terrorists in our forests. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
What I mean is not ordinary Fulanis.
I understand what you mean.
Yes, what I mean is the Mieti Allah. They should look for the Mieti Allah leader in that community, because Mieti Allah, if the federal government, the so-called Zoological Republic of Nigeria, refuses to recognize Mieti Allah as a terrorist, and the worst one at that, the people, I mean the intelligence one should look for the Mieti Allah leader there. They should hold him responsible. That's what I mean.
Thank you very much.
It's painful. It's painful. Let me leave it here. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
I believe the message has been passed.
Yes, it has. Thank you very much. God bless you. We must continue. We must make progress. And let me try and play that audio. Let me try and play that audio now. Those that understand Igbo will be able to understand better and what has been explained.
About 4 years ago, or 6 years ago, this guy wouldn't go Bata from Mozambique. We're going to go Mozambique. The guy hit the bastard money. The other go, as we speak now, that thing he can't so refuse or able to hope. Oh, this guy now was here make that thing operate now. Yeah, the commander of Ebube-Agu, killing everybody. They kill and they kill. But in the family like this, the guy make a lot of atrocities. He like from making the whole Imo State, and here this guy, the commander of Ebube-Agu,
himself ọbataziri this day ọ na old guy onye asef wee bad guy kwesịrị nọ na society because this guy na-eshi mkpụrụ mmiri ọ na-eshi mkpụrụ mmiri na-eresi ụmụazị na village na spedi ege ọwụzie maka ekpeta know he will go down ọ gaa last few days ago egburu dị ọra ha ofu nne ya ka o sko ka ọ fụkwanụ ka o si efili na o si egbuchi ndị mmadụ ghọtago ụdị ihe a but I know he will go down ọ gaa last. Because you can't be fighting against your kinsmen, no bush your kinsmen, the chain no. Other possible. No way. These people like this doesn't last in Igbo land. But by my parents, I need this guy to go down. This guy will go down. This guy, I pray in the next 7 days, this guy need to go down. Atrocities here, you go. This guy, you go. Over and over again, what that my kidnapper and what touch mother self, the China they can 1 million bail or mother or 2 million, depending on what you have. Allow refraf about that.
I see what is going on here. This what he's saying is, I think I can understand a little. He's saying that this guy came from Mozambique. And he used to be very rich. How he made his money, we don't even know. Okay. And he's saying that he's suspecting that this guy is a member of a secret society. Probably that's how he made his money. Okay. And what Ikonso rejected, this man has accepted it. I told you they need a local face. They need a local face to present. So this man have accepted it and he's going all out, very brutal and killing our people. Okay, so let's continue.
And each person have hope who's the man.
And he's also saying that this guy is involved in kidnappings. So when they begin to shout criminals doing kidnappings, hey, look at people, the local people doing kidnappings are the Ebube-Agu. It is the Ebube-Agu that is doing the kidnappings. They are the criminals. And that's why I've been telling you that it is our politicians in the land that sponsors these criminals. They are the ones that have been doing the kidnappings. Continue listening to what
1 million naira, imagine. So how we share Buruja now. You know yourself, I don't myself no but as yourself these few days like this guy does not turn out to bad egg. When you had open like this before, very nice and free-handed guy. You have to go not turn to this kind of evil. The kind spell Brazilian issue now. No, no, deep yourself now. Oh, no, shrine here. You got download the video or shrine here now. Okay,
okay. So that's that. We are still taking calls. And while I was playing that audio, I couldn't take your calls, but the lines are still open. You can still call through. The lines are open. So this is exactly how these guys have been operating. All those criminal activities and all of that are being carried out by the same Ebube-Agu. Criminal activities. Those local people that the politicians recruited, as well as the Fulani, these are the people carrying out these criminal activities. And when they do all these things, they will now turn around and just call it criminal activities so that they will be able to attack the Eastern Security Network. That's what they do. Probably this one now, if we did not call them out so early, they would have said that it is Eastern Security Network that killed those people. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing so well. I'm doing very well.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my name is Sukwiman. I'm speaking from my location. Yes, your topic this morning is wonderful. Each time I listen to your topic, I learned more things. Because Radio Biafra is a different university on this earth. If you are a regular listener to Radio Biafra, you will then understand there's something you cannot learn in school. Because what Nigeria is learning in school is how to read and write and to speak grammar on radio and TV. And at the end, corruption in a high place, stealing and looting. Anybody who says in Nigeria is a criminal. There's no doubt about it. That is by the way. I want to talk to Asari Dokobo. Asari Dokobo have been boasting of how he made evil money, showing himself and his property to the world. How did you get the money? Killing your people, making money from your people. He has been boasting of having about 22 children. One day you will leave all this and die. What will happen to those your children you don't know? But today you are alive. You are boasting for evil. The evil will live after you. They live with your children because that is what you created and what you made when you are alive. Our leader have teach so many things on this radio, of which, if you are a human being, if you cannot learn from our leader, forget about yourself. Because our leader made everything clear for many, many years, of which, if African people, including Nigeria, including Igbo, including Biafrans, all Nigerians, if they want to become a country, they want to be a human being, they must go through our leader previous steps, if they have been forgotten, so that they will be a human being. British created Nigeria for evil to travel everywhere. And today, it is like this. And people are still looking for Nigeria. People are looking for PVC to stay in a hell they call Nigeria. There's no other hell more than Nigeria. People who have known it, know it from today, that Nigeria is a Satan-created country. And there will be no peace. There will be no development. Fulani don't know anything about development. Fulani is only criminal in nature. Criminal inside their blood. Criminal in everything. You have seen how they have destroyed Nigeria without beyond repair. And people over there are still looking at Nigeria. I'm very sorry that black people have no sense of reason. Our leader have just so many things. You black people, if you refuse to learn now, you are not sorry. You are different country of the whole world. To disturb country who have prepared their country to be normal for their indigenous people. You are going there to live. You don't know that you have the chance to develop your country so that you will be proud of where you come. Instead, you are destroying your country. You are destroying your country. You are going to other people's country to behave as because we are black people. You all Igbo people who have not learned from now, your name is sorry. The last opportunity you have on this earth to break out from chain of slavery in Nigeria, you are messing up with it. They will give you money. You sold your people for slave. Go and learn from Afonja. You teach about Afonja sometime maybe last week. What happened to Afonja? Afonja sold their people, Yoruba people, so Kwara State to Fulanese. After they have used Afonja finish, they kill him. That is what is going to happen to Asari Dokobo and their group. It is sure that it will happen. Fulani don't tolerate any saboteur. If you see what happened to our people, we always make so many feeling that we are Christian and we are all of that. we cannot use force to destroy evil. We harbor evil, and the evil will grow with wings and start to ravage everybody. You have seen where we are today because of Christian religion. Christian religion and Muslim religion have destroyed Nigeria. Christian religion and Muslim religion have destroyed Nigeria. Nigeria is a hell on earth. If you have not to know it today, Nigeria is hell. If you have not seen it today, you will see it today. If you have not reached you today, you will reach you tomorrow. Because Fulani are agents of Satan. British know what is doing. British country is quiet. Everything is working normal. But in Nigeria, British make it hell. It is a pity that black people up to today, they still where they are after listening for our leader for over how many years? Only God knows. Thank you, brother. You have tried so much to educate the foolish people. Black people doesn't want to raise their people, but they want to go to other country people to enjoy, to obtain their passport as an indigenous or as you have a passport, you feel that everything is gone. Or you have British passport, you feel that everything has gone. You left your place on hell. British left you, you left your place and run away. You have not known anything. Black people are evil in nature. It's a pity. See to know where that person walking. A criminal looking to be president. Now we have choose what they that Fulani terrorist to be his advisor or his deputy. Just from fire to fire to fire. Nigeria is not deserved to be a country. And it's sorry that up to today, people inside Nigeria cannot learn. They cannot learn. Fulani are using Igbo people to kill Igbo people. Using everybody to kill his brother. When you kill your brother, who are you going to stay with? Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you very much. All right, Biafra.
Biafra will heal thee. Thank you. Thank you because of time. God bless you. That's a very wonderful contribution. The zoo must know that no matter what they do, they can never stop the coming of Biafra. No matter what they do, they can never stop our resolve for the restoration of Biafra. They can never stop the indigenous people of Biafra from moving forward and moving strong. It doesn't matter what they do. The zoo must realize that. But of course, they will pretend not to. They will pretend not to know about that. But at the end of everything, Biafra will be restored. I might be able to take one more call. Okay, I think this caller is the lucky last caller. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Ojuku, calling from Italy. May Chukwu bless you and bless wisdom given to you.
Yes, sir.
The way perfect against your life. May Chukwu bless our leader, Onyendi.
Yes, sir.
Chukwu have bring the Messiah to come. The Messiah put structure. That structure must follow it to the ending. May Chukwu grant Mazin become everything in spiritual and physically for him to defeat the enemy called British and Fulani.
Yes, sir.
May Chukwu bless his children the way he promised him and bless every structure that he keep down and every human being that he keep inside to work according to the favor of the road for we to go back to the land of our ancestors, to serve the God, the Chukwu according to the way of our father. And that is where we're going. By the name of Chukwu. No spirit, no human being, no politician, no Fulani, none of our brother will stop it. It's better everybody will wipe away in this planet. Therefore, we still declare and bring out other children instead of therefore not come now. You're going nowhere. This fight is under spiritual fight. more than physical. This fight is a fight which the spirit control the physical before anything happen. Which of my four, I am telling you what you are doing is appearing in spiritual every day by day. But I am pitying you by telling you as a one blood that you will die soon. While you are alive and cursing another people falling inside trouble because they see you alive, complaining that earth cannot kill. They didn't know because they're not seeing in spiritual. The spiritual eye not used to open to know that you already dead in the spiritual realm. You are putting up with that child. Almost put to your waist in spiritual realm. You are saying to me, sorry, I know you all to Biafra. I know that your boys already seem to Biafra and tell you what to do. Jojo Nibe, if you don't repent, learn to be simple, you will run mad. That is what I saw you for. You will run mad. Nnamdi Kanu will suffer, everything suffer, and come out alive and declare Biafra. I am telling you, it's not by prayer. It's not by no prayer. Come out and declare Biafra. It's not by the people to get here, our ancestors in Biafra. What you people are doing is not affecting Nnamdi Kanu, it's affecting you and your family. That is what you people don't know. Governor for Igbo State is not a human being again. Let all the whole Igbo State header, not those in Biafra, not those the people you people to right through.
Mazi, your voice is no longer coming out clearly. Hello? 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 Can you hear me?
So that they will be answering them as a politician without no one. That's one. It will not be true for this Nigeria alone.
Sorry, his voice wasn't coming out clearly and he seemed not to be hearing me. Let me take this one last call before I call it a day for today. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Please, you have just a minute for your contribution. Just try to give your contribution in 1 minute because we are rounding up.
Okay, Mazi Talidebi, my able African rep. Thank you so much. I say that may Chukwu Ekabiama keep us strengthening you and inspire you more and more for the good job which you have been doing for Biafrans at large. The same prayer goes to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I pray that wherever he is, may the power of Almighty Chukwu Ekabiama be upon him. May he always guard him and protect him. Because whatever the enemies are planning against him, will never succeed. The victory shall be ours at last. I want to contribute regarding the incident that occurred yesterday in Imo State. Our mama, precisely regarding the Ebube-Agu incident, killing our innocent youth. This is not the first time. They have been doing that since the emergence of ESN. Under the watch of Hopeless Danger. But one thing we are going to assure him is passing his time, is using his time to kill our people. And it's obvious, he's playing it and taking it smart with the help of his masters. But he will never live long. He also will also meet his own downfall. It's just a matter of time. I'm urging every Biafrans, most especially those in Biafra land, to always remain focused and determined and always be security conscious, because all these Ebube-Agu them, they are all over the place looking for who to hunt down. Their own time will also come when they will also be held down. for the so useless called whatever his name that came back from Mozambique. We have gotten his information. I even tried to reach him, but the number is not working. But hopefully, they will also get down to him. What I'm telling our people is to always be focused. Do not deviate. Whenever you are going out, always make sure you are protected. Do not go out. Do not go out without being security conscious. Wherever you are going, always make sure you are with your protection weapon. So on that note, I want to say, may every one of us always be calm and be focused, be determined, because the enemies, they are everywhere looking for who to kill. But one day will be their own time to be killed as well, because no one day kill the innocent ones and go scot-free, not in Biafra land, because the spirit of the Biafra land, they will also go after them one way or the other. Secondly, for those people shouting for, clamoring for PVC, with all this thing happening all over the world, you people are not hearing word. You keep on shouting, lamenting for PVC. For how long will we continue shouting, telling our people what is happening on ground? For how long? Our people are being massacred in different directions, in different locations in Biafra land. Still, no one can say that. You people cannot see it. All your concern is PVC, PVC. And the Fulanis, the caliphate of the Fulani have said this categorically that they will never allow an Igbo man to rule you. They will never allow the Biafrans to rule them. That they can only rule the Igbos, not in Nigeria, for them to allow an Igbo man to rule them.
Okay,
Let everyone wake up.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Because of our time, this is the most that we can
everyone should wake up. Everyone should wake up. Thank you, Mazi Tanemi, for picking my call today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We must continue.
Yes, we must.
Thank you, sir.
The restoration of Biafra is a duty that we must complete. We must fulfill it. And they have no choice but to release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has done nothing wrong. No evil, no crime known to man, no crime known to the law. And on this note, we round up this program. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. And I am your host, Kamowe Tarinemi. Thank you very much for listening. Have a nice day. God bless you.